So I've been waiting to find any news on the new summer 2025 DLC that will probably is probably expected to release on June 17th anyways, which is like in just about a week from now. But so far it's June 10th and we haven't had any news release from Rockstar. Now let's go over a bit of history. So San Andreas Mercenaries, obviously one of the DLCs that, to my opinion, was probably one of the worst ones that released because it was just the DLC that removed a bunch of content and hid them behind GTA Plus for a limited time every so often. Specifically the DLC that marked the removal of over 200 vehicles that was meant to save on space from the game, even though or whatever the frick Rockstar's excuse was. That was a star excuse. Still, anyways, it was first announced on the 2nd of June 2023, and only 11 days later, the DLC was released on the 13th of June 2023. Going to the 2024 summer DLC with a, in my opinion, was a average DLC. It was okay. It maybe could have done a little better, but there's nothing I could really speak against it. I was actually okay with the DLC. It's not the best way to make money, but at least it was something that existed. Regardless of which, it was announced 6th of June 2024, which is just 4 days after the, let's say, announced date period from the year before, but the DLC released on the 25th of June, and obviously it's in the 20s days, so it just shows that the DLC actually had some work put into it, quite a bit actually. It took over like 15 days, I guess, if I'm looking at this right, maybe 19 days. It was pretty good. Like I said, it may not be the best to some, but it was still pretty good. And then we have the Summer 2022 DLC, which was announced 5 days before the release date, and obviously I'm making this video just about 6 days before the expected release of the Summer DLC for 2025. It's like 6 days left. Maybe we're gonna get news on Wednesday, maybe Thursday actually, if I'm looking at it right anyways. Still, assuming it might come to that point, we may probably get news either tomorrow or the day after, if I'm assuming correctly anyways. But as far as I'm concerned, regardless of which, the fact that it's taken 5 days between the announce of the DLC and the release of the DLC for summer 2022, all this DLC really featured was just a few touch-ups of older content, heavy nerfs on the Cayo Perico heist as far as I remember anyways. Maybe a few missions here and there. Ooh, yeah, great. With a little bit of content to enjoy in between. Whatever, whatever. It's not like we got anything drastic or major. So the likelihood is this DLC, we're not going to get a new business. We're not going to get that many new cars. We're probably going to have more content removed and hidden behind GTA Plus. And it's just overall going to be a waste of a DLC. Unless Rockstar really blows this out of our minds and gives us like a Navy DLC, gives us more boats, like aquatic related heists and stuff. Maybe like, you know, the LSS Luxington or something, whatever it was called, I guess. Do you know that big ship container that was actually permanently vaulted from business battles in public lobbies in free mode, where you had to go to the Luxington let's say water ship that has the jets and everything, and you collected a piece of cargo from there. It was like 8 pieces of cargo and you flew all the way back to the mainland type of thing. I don't remember. Wait, LSS LXX Luxington, something like that. I don't remember the exact name of it, but still, maybe we're gonna have that. I don't know if we're gonna have that. I would be pretty happy to have that. But guys, let me know what you guys want, okay, in the comments down below before I forget to say this. If you guys are expecting anything that you wish to have in this DLC, let me know in the comments down below. Just feel free to do so. Just say, man, I want to have like this car. I want to have a Vapid Bullet custom. I want to have a customized bullet. Not the other whatever they have. Like the bullet that we have. Yeah, we have the bullet. We've had it since like 2013. But I'm talking about Benny's upgrade. Like you can modify the body kit. You can put a spoiler on it. You can put a roof scoop on it. I've been wanting this car since the LS Tuners DLC, and Rockstar has not yet given that since then. But they gave the Corvette, so I'm okay with that. By the way, guys, we still have a few days left to enjoy the Corvette with the bulletproof cab bug. Or what this means is like with the Sterling GT and the Karen Kuruma earlier on, where you will not get shot into the vehicle because the car is completely covered in invisible wall even through the windows, but the car can still be blown up by being shot at the gas tank or blown up with explosives and other normal means, or being grieved by sad oppressor Mark II dildo bike riders. But anyways, still, I'm looking at this time and it's like 5 days apart from the announced release date. It's I don't know how to feel about that. So that's my thoughts, anyways, on what I'm thinking, that's what I'm seeing. Because at the end of the day, we still don't have any news. Hopefully, after this video is uploaded. By the way, I'm recording this at the end of June 10th, 2025 EST time. By the way, so if there's any news that comes out suddenly on June 11th or June 12th, I don't know about it. So if someone's gonna come across this video, because usually some people show up only like days later, they're gonna be like, "Hey, there's DLC news. You're just lying." So I cannot predict the future. Okay, I'm sorry. In the end, though, those are my speculations, because I don't really have any strong evidence on all of the, DLC that were to be expected, except the fact that GTA Plus subscription ends on June 16th, which is a Monday, by the way. So that means on June 17th, which is just next Tuesday, we could expect DLC to release, but the likelihood is we're probably going to get news on Thursday. And, of course, we're not going to get any new GTA Online weekly updates this week, because Rockstar has, of course, extended it to like a week and a half, I think, anyways. It looks like a week and a half. Yeah, it's like all the way from June 5th to June 16th. That's exactly a week and a half. So that's also the remaining time for the GTA Plus, let's say, June content, I guess. I wonder how extended GTA Plus is going to be for June to July. Still, though, I'll do my best to update you guys as soon as I get any news on this, even if it's tomorrow or the day after. It's too bad we didn't get any news on June 6th even, or June 4th, or even June 2nd for this DLC, but it's probably going to be one of those DLCs that's just going to touch up and redefine older content. In my best guess, anyways, we're gonna get a new vehicle, a few new vehicles, maybe like 7 or 8, hopefully, not, maybe more, hopefully, but still. Anyways, it's probably one of those DLCs that's not like, it's not because it's like directly impacted by Rockstar's laziness, because we know Rockstar's lazy. It's probably because they've been super lazy on working on GTA 6 until the last moment. They were expected to release it in fall of 2025, so I guess they tried spending all hands on deck on GTA 6 and completely ignore GTA Online, except for GTA Plus, just to suck up to those guys and give them something new and unique every month to make it more irresistible to subscribe to GTA Plus or something, or whatever they're doing with it, this microtransaction. And if finally worst came to the situation possible, the game got delayed, so now they're like, oh, well, heck, we have to focus on GTA 6 a little bit more. Oh yeah, true, GTA Online exists, we need to release a DLC. Oh yeah, it's already June. Whoops. It's probably going to be one of those moments. Anyways, let me know what you guys want to feel or see or just have in the new summer DLC, what you guys expect, if anything. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Just please let me know. I like to have some conversations with y'all. Alright, anyways, that's all my thoughts. I don't want to keep this video any longer than 8 minutes just to make it look like I'm trying to like everyone's been saying. People are trying to you're making more money out of it for no reason. Anyways, have yourselves a good day, guys. Have a good luck. I'll try to keep updated on you guys soon.